Okay, looks like we have contact and ignition, and this is a project for Eric, a good friend of mine, and he's building a house in Guatemala, and which is a pain because I have to do it in metric. So I'm just kidding, Eric. I'm just giving him a hard time. So it is weird because I started it out in feet and inches out of habit, and now I had to go. I had to spend some time earlier converting it, the wall thicknesses and everything, because I had these interior walls as wood frame walls, and then it occurred to me they don't build them that way in Guatemala, not necessarily. So anyway, I did do a little research, and I had to do this before. Seems like a lot of homes around the equator, are built like I did some in not Puerto Rico, but around those, that area of the world, and then some other areas, and they build their homes mostly out of concrete, concrete block, and but they'll do these concrete pillars on the corners, and periodically, and I'm going to get into that just a little bit here. But first, I wanted to get this drawing, the plan, right, and I got all these guidelines here. But he's got this small lot there, and he wants to put the house. Apparently, in Guatemala, you can put your house right on the property line, so that's what they're doing. And I was on the phone earlier. It's kind of funny. I recorded it too. He was with his contractor. Well, he was talking with his contractor on the phone, and he was translating for me. And it's kind of funny. I mean, it's very intriguing listening to the Spanish speaking people, because I would say, well, how wide are the walls? And in America we'd say, oh, they're 6 inches thick. And then they're like, it was like a minute long conversation just on how thick the walls were. So it's kind of funny. So I was like, okay, Eric, if you want me to get your drawings done, I need some quick answers. No. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Eric is a friend of mine, and he knows I'm giving him a hard time for the fun of it. So I got this floor plan pretty much worked out. He told me that the overall length was 12.45 meters. That's what that is, and the width was 7.6 meters. So I have my handy reference guide here. This was where I was converting 0.5 feet to inches. Well, wait a minute. That was 0.5 feet, which is 6 inches, to meters, which is 0.1524 meters. Yeah. I thought I had screwed that up for a second, but no, that's correct. That's correct, Bob. I had all these walls at 8 inches thick. So what's funny is I kept asking him, like, I'm going to put these concrete columns in the wall, and just because I think they're going to show up on the outside. And I would say, well, how big are they? And he would say, well, there's 10 by, I got my little notepad here. They're 10 inches by, they're 6 by 8. So I was like, well, so that's in inches? Yeah. Well, there's something different about the corners too. I think they make the corners 8 inches both ways. Oh, now see, I'm about to. So I have to go here. I typed in 8 out of habit. So 8. And this may be a boring video because I just realized I may have to do some conversion. So 8 by 12. So that's the sign of the devil. 0.666. So it's 2.2029. 0.2029. So what I'm going to do is make myself a little rectangle that I can, I think, yeah, I don't have, that's in a different group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that, and I'm going to paste it in there. But I'm also going to paste myself one that I can just put, copy and paste in other places. So he also said that there would be, I'm going to get rid of all these guidelines because there's too many of them. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in and edit this. He also said that there would be 3 along this wall. And why is it doing that? Okay. So 3 or 4. Let me look. Why can I not? Okay, we got some kind of weirdness going on here. Why am I not grabbing that? Okay, that's bizarre. Why am I not being able to? I should be referencing that line right there. I'm trying to bring myself a line out here, and I don't know why it was doing that. So anyway, so I was trying to put myself a reference divide, and so yeah, I think that's what it's going to be, or is it going to be this? I think it's that, because it should be about every 3 meters. Yeah, that is correct, Bob. Right there, and then see how I'm able to grab that line? For some reason, I wasn't able to grab the other one. Now I can. That was strange. Sometimes I don't get SketchUp. So what I'm going to do here is just put this there, just to remind me that there are these concrete columns, and that we'll be able to plan our windows and stuff around them. And then we've got one on the corner. And then I'm going to copy those and see how our door works out over here. Okay, we're good. Good there. So then he said that there would be, across the front. And I'm going to draw these so you'll know what I'm talking about in a second. What these for, they have earthquakes in Guatemala, obviously, or they're prone to them. And these help reinforce the walls. Yeah, so right there, that would be so if we went this way 8, what would that give? Oopsie. What I need to do is I keep doing inches, and I just typed in 8 meters accidentally. So if we put it, I don't know whether we should put it in the middle. I don't think he wants it right there. Let's see where. I think that's probably going to look the best. .3045. Now we shall take these to the back. And I'm going to say that wall would probably work out better. Well, shoot. Guess it would help if I did that. I don't know why, but I want to go there. And I'm going to fix this. So that gets us our concrete columns. Now let's is anybody watching? If anybody have any questions, it's okay. This video is kind of for it's kind of for Eric, so so he can be bored. Now I think what I want to do is take a fill just to make those stand out more. A pattern that's like you know, where's the concrete? I had a concrete. Yeah, here we go. See if this will show up. Yeah, that might show up. Let's make it a little more dense. Well, we'll just leave it alone for now. Because what I want to do is I need to transfer those up to the second floor now. I think what actually happens is that this one, these corner ones they turn this way too, but I'm going to leave them like that for right now. So what I'm going to do is copy these. Copy, I'm going to turn on my second floor plan. And I'm going to paste them in place just so I get the alignment worked out right. And then I'm going to, oh, I see what's going on here. Let me turn this on perspective for a second. I need to draw myself a line. I had already moved. Yeah, I had moved. Why does that go all the way down there? I need to turn my phone off. So this goes over here. And I didn't mean to move. I didn't mean to. I see what's happened. I got a little bit of a thing going on here where this upper plane has not been fixed yet. So I think I'm going to do is skip. Let's go back to the first floor plan. And I'm going to skip that for now. And I'm just going to draw these walls because that'll be something I can get done. But to show Eric, this is, he's going to have, these are the dimensions of the house he gave me, talking to his contractor. And let's get rid of this. And so he's going to have like a pergola over here, covering up, or, over this carport. So in the wall, there's going to be a wall that comes around the property line. And I guess you'll have an opening right here for the car to come through. So let's turn on the walls. Let's see, I tell you what, let's draw ourselves these right here, and I know how tall these are. I'm going to make them a component. So what I'm going to do is just make it 6.350 for now. Actually, I think I'm going to make them 7 meters tall for now. And just copy them around. Just to have something tall enough. Now I'm going to make that a component. I'm going to call it concrete column. Go Because what they do is these go all the way down to the footings. And when I get these in the right place, I'll extend them down to the footing. For now, I'm just getting them located. So now I can take this. But since I made them a component, I can change them when I need to. But they're actually down there building now, and he needed me to get him information. So we'll copy these things down here. And then those go. So in a minute you'll see, if I turn on the walls, yeah, you'll see why it matters. And I'm going to extend those. I'm going to run those down. Let me get this. I think I actually have some footings going. Let's see. I guess I don't, but I'm going to run these down at least 3, or at least 1 meter for now. But that will remind me where, because what I want to do is put some windows and doors in here. Because what he's trying to do is come up with he's going to have a little porch down here. I thought I had a slab. Is the only thing. First floor, second floor. Yeah, these slabs were based on the old plan. So now I need to get this back. I need to get it like that. And it'll be, because the house got longer and a little bit narrower than what I originally had it drawn as. And I'm just going to delete, well, let's get it the right size. Let's see. I can reference that inside. Turn off the second floor so I can see the bottom. There we go. Now what I can do is draw the interior walls. And this will start to give them an idea of what this whole thing's going to look like. I'm not sure what this is. Looks like some remnant of something else. Not a whole lot of walls down here. Now he told me that these walls will be, it will be, yeah, 3 meters. So since I'm in metric, I just typed in 3. And I can go in here and put these doors in. See, what would that be? 2. Let's go to our conversion. And we will type in 6. Let's see, 6.66. 2.03 meters. I was going to say 2. That would be like 6'6". 2.03. So what we'll do is we'll make it there we go. I was looking at the where the measurements are down in the bottom right hand corner. How can I get this straight? Let's see, that needs to go that way. Okay, let's do it over here. Yeah. For some reason I can't see when that's plumb. I can, for some reason, when I turn it around, I can easily see that it's plumb to copy it. But and this goes in under the stair. Let's see, I missed that, didn't I? That goes there, and then this goes here. There we go. And so the stair comes up this way. Now the ceiling is a different height than I thought. So let's see if I can just add risers to get it close enough. Let's see, how can I do this? Let's move this up to here, and we'll copy down. So it looks like we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 risers. Okay. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So let's go back to our plan, and let's see. He said this is 3 meters, right? Yep. So, and he also said the floor was 7 inches thick. So if I turn on the second floor slab, second floor, and I move it, and I turn off these outside walls temporarily, I can move this up, which I knew I was going to have to do, to there. Let's see what 7 .583 .1776. .1776. It's a little bit of a pain having to go back and forth, but it's okay. Now, what I want to do here is get that second floor plan turned on and get it located on top of this floor. I don't know why that is. Oh, yeah, I don't need those things. Yeah, now, oh, I know what I did. Let's put those up here. Oh, I gotta get it dimensionally correct first. That's what it is. I think what I'm going to do is copy the first floor and just, where's the edge? What is that? I don't understand what that, oh, I get it. Okay. Get down there. Is it glued? I guess not. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to edit this one and get it lined up. So this might take a little more time than I wanted to do as far as live streaming, but let's just see right quick. Yeah, this is going to be complicated because I got to make these rooms like longer. I gotta move this to here. And why is that doing that? Okay, and also got to make the walls thinner because they were thicker. I had them at 8. I had them at 8 inches. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to do some finagling here. What I was trying to get to was where this cutout is. And the second floor plan is going to be a little more complicated to get correct. So, because if I select all this stuff, yeah. I can move this one easy enough. Get it lined up with that window, and then this door needs to be lined up with that door. And then this window yeah, this is going to take a little more time. Well, let's see if I can locate the stair opening, because I was kind of wanting to .5698. .5698. Is that right? But that's the inside of the wall. So it would go out here. Then it would go 5. Let's check that again. And I don't know why. .5698. Yep. 5.5698. And this is 1.0668. And this is 2.7137. I wonder though, well, we got it right here. What am I thinking? We can turn off the second floor slab for a second, or the second slab, and we can put ourselves a reference line right there, and right here, and right here, and right here. And turn that back on. That goes all the way there. Yeah, and this, not sure what this is. Trying to get to where I can cut a hole in the floor. That's all I'm trying to do. There we go. There we go. That's all I was trying to do. So I can build the stair. Alright, so let's go out of that. And we'll delete all of our reference lines because they're a pain or boo tootie. And now we can build our stair, because what I want to do is what I like to do is get these accurate. So I'm going to draw myself a line down to this floor, which is 3.1117. Oh yeah, that's right, because we have, it should be 3 meters from here. Yeah, okay. So what we're looking for is a number that's 15 or 17. So we keep doing this until we get close. 15, 16, 17, right there. And that is our riser height. And what's 10 inches? 0.8333333. 0.8333. So that's 0.2539 meters. Let's go down here and find another one. 0.2539. Yeah, so we should be able to build ourselves a little quickie stair out of that, because I should have just made myself a little there. Now all we have to do is get rid of all this other stuff. And draw this over to here. This is, I like doing this, it gives you a quick way to do stairs, just like schematic stairs. What I should have done was let's see. Yeah, I just missed one. That's what it is. So I can run this back. Oops, missed. Like that. And now this should come down. Be somewhere close to this. So this is what I was looking for earlier. Oops. I want this tread to kind of end here. So what I want to do is, well, what I'll do is I'll take this one out. We'll make this the landing. That's what I was looking for, was which one to make the landing. Okay, then you can just grab yourself 2 of these. And one of them is going to become your reference, because you don't want to lose your, you see, you don't want to lose your your riser layout. And then so this will come out here. That, and then your this stair's going to be longer now. because we raised the floor up. Yeah, that's right. That sits right on the floor. Oop, but I missed the corner, didn't I? There we go. So that's just a graphic way of showing. Now we know the reason for that is that now we know this wall needs to come out a little further to there. Oops, they're stuck in the wall. So that's just a handy way. What did I do? Oh, I didn't copy these. Move them. So there, that's just a, like I said, a graphic way. And then you want to make sure, this is the other thing that's important too, see, is that your headroom is 2.439. Let's see, 2.439 is, yeah, that's 8 feet. So that's good. Because, I might have had to move this floor back some. I might have had to have moved it one more riser over. Like that or something. But I don't need to do that now. And that affects the upstairs. This bathroom wall right here sits at that point. And that's what I'm going to have to figure out next is I need to put this second floor plan. That's the first floor plan. I'm going to delete it because I already have one of those. And then I need to put this on here. But I need to bring it out there and then take it out to there. Let's see. Oh yeah, see, the house got longer and we need to decide where okay, so now I got to match up this floor plan, see, with that. So I don't know that he's going to want to make these bedrooms that much smaller, so I may have to get with him on that. But this will show he and his wife, the closer I get to getting this correct. So if we turn our walls back on, we can put some windows in now because we have that's weird. Let's go to the second floor plan. What I needed to do is delete all these that I copied earlier. Get that all back up there. Yeah. And let's turn on the first floor plan because it has the correct window and door locations. These upper, I still haven't fixed them. think, oh yeah, the window opening is actually right here. This should be 1 meter. Yeah, just a tiny bit more. So that means if I go 0.5 that way and 0.5, oops, 0.5 this way, and (6'10", it's 82. Looking at top. (2.0827). 2.0827. 2.0827. 2.0827. Good Lord, it's so close. And then this would be a little bit of a pain. Let's call it 1.3 meters. On the windows. That 2.0827. That's pretty close to the top of the wall, isn't it? I've noticed that when you try to copy lines sometimes like that, you'll have to trace over them again to get them to cooperate. And then that happens where you can't, yeah, something happens mysterious. Yeah, that's weird. Then over here on the side, there's going to be a pergola that sticks out. But I think, oh shoot, I'm running out of time. So let me check to see if there's any comments. Hello, Richard. How's it going? trying to do some work. I thought I was going to be able to do more work, but this guy changed the guy's literally in Guatemala building this wall right now, and he changed the width. So I had to come in here and change all the floor plan. It got narrower but longer, and so I was busy trying to, and this front porch is all out of whack. So now what I should have done was fix this floor plan first. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to come back later and, online, live, and do the roof and the ground. I'm going to do the wall. The wall continues around. If you turn on the property line, you can see that is his property, and he's going to just build a wall. But they're building this side fence. They're building this part of the house into the at the same time they're building the fence. So and right now I think, I know what it is. These walls are not 3 meters. That's why they look funny. Yeah, they're not the right height yet. That's why there wasn't a lot of meat. And then thankfully I made these components. So all I gotta do is bring them up, and they all come up at the same time. But those are those concrete columns, the way they build in those Central American countries and all around the world around the equator. They make these concrete columns, and then they lay block in between them. So I'm trying to coordinate the windows and doors with those concrete columns, and so we're gonna have to figure out a way to make this house look better, though, because he literally said that they're gonna pour a concrete slab on top of it. Yeah. So you'll have this. Now Eric was telling me, I think he said that was 7 inches. So what is that? 7 divided by 12. 7 divided by 12 equals 0.5833. And then I go to my conversion. 0.5833 is 0.17777 meters. So it'll come out 0.1777 meters, and that's how thick that's basically how they build it. But over here on the side there will be a pergola that'll help give it some, and we're going to design a little front porch to give it some character. And then he was talking about building, make a group out of this. Building. Let's see, this come in, and then this would come up. He said, it's funny though, because sometimes, I typed in 32 because I thought I was still in English or Imperial. See what 32 inches is. Let's see, 32 is, what's that? 2.6 .816. So he was going to build a little parapet wall around up there. Let's see, this would go, it has to come all, it has to be open on one part. I'm assuming I meant to do it like this. And he said they were going to slope it front to back. So he said he was going to have him build that little parapet wall. But there's got to be something that we can do to make this house have some character. I mean, it's going to have a pergola over here. It's going to have a wall around it. I guess we could draw that just to make it look better. It'll have this. Let's make that its own group. And then the wall is, and he said it was 2 meters tall. Get rid of this. We can leave that in there as our ground, couldn't we? For now. And so I can group out of that. And then there would be, that's basically, and they're building this wall on this end of the property and this at the same time. But I think what's going to happen is he will probably bring this out. Am I editing that? Yeah. And then there would be this opening in the front like that to get the car in. And then he was talking about having a pergola, which would be from here that's 8 inches. Should have known that. Sign of the devil. 0.2706. But you know, these pergolas have those. Let's make a component out of this. Group component perg rafter. And we shall put them to 0.609. Something like that. But you know, they have this. Trying to figure out how to make that look good, because this, it's gonna have to have post coming down, and what is that? 0.1524. So we'd have some kind of beam. And one way to make this look better is to just bring this post back to here. Just have some kind of a I'm just throwing this together so I can just give him something to look at. Divided by 6. That's too many. And somehow he's going to have a pergola over here to give this some character. All good. A bit of we're working. I know I worked all day yesterday on a set of drawings for a guy in Arizona, and now I'm working most of this day on for Erick's Guatemalan house, trying to make it look decent. But what I really need to do is get this. I'm going to call this work. I'm going to do because it's kind of ugly. It's fugly right now. Let me do. I'm just kidding, Erick, because I just realized Erick's going to watch this and he's going to be offended. Don't be offended. We can do it. We can make it look good. I like to do a scene called Work, where I'll leave off where I left off. Then I can go to my second floor plan, and which is right here, and fix it. Put it back on perspective. I'll go in here and fix this floor plan based on this first floor plan, because this floor has to be cut out, and so there's stuff to do, but it's boring. I know you're saying the whole thing was boring. What do you mean? I think what we need to do is maybe raise this pergola up. How far is it off the ground? Why am I not going up? .9 meters. So that's like 9 feet. What is that? Oh, 2.9 meters. Yeah, what did I say? 9 feet? 9'5". So technically that's tall enough, but does it look right? So if I go back to my work, and this is why I have this works thing, it looks to me like these posts want to be a little taller. So if I raise this up to where it's at that level, that's going to look better, I think. And there would be a band here. Let's take one of these and we'll put it we're going to make it unique, because I don't want it to be I don't want to mess up my rafters, my pergola rafters. And these need to be unique also. I can just grab this and pull it back. And all the ones that I didn't make unique will go back with it. Like that. And that will be something like that. He wants a pergola. Now, normally what I would do is, I don't know if he can hang over into this property. Maybe in Guatemala they don't fuss each other as much as we do here in America. But these pergola rafters usually look better if you come down, you come down right about here somewhere and then bring this out, and then have yourself a little wookie-doo like that. Just something to make it look a little better. I knew that was going to happen. You can just take that and hide that little thing. And then we can copy this. Over here and edit this one. Oops. What did I do? Oh, I forgot to extend it out. And what happened here? Oh, I see what happened. So that would just be, something to make them look like pergola. I like these. I actually like them to hang out past this beam, but I don't know how much you can get by. Your neighbor may not want your old ugly pergola rafters hanging over on their property, but just something like that. And then they can grow ivy or plants up here. Alright, I think I'm going to cut it off here and see. It has been boring enough. So I will get some of this work done and show Eric and see what he thinks. We'll figure out a way to pretty this thing up. Thanks for watching.